Okay, so today I'm going to be doing the TMI tag because it just looks like so much fun. I've watched several girls do it on YouTube, and yeah, I just have been wanting to do it. It is 50 questions, so I'm going to try to answer them kind of quickly because I do have a tendency to babble. So I'm going to try to make it to where this is not a 30-minute video. Fingers crossed. So yeah, let's get started. Question number 1. What am I wearing? I am wearing this t-shirt that has a cute little giraffe on it with glasses. And the reason I got this shirt is because I always say my husband looks like a giraffe. And I'm one of those people that always say that people resemble animals. Some people more than others. I know there's several people that also think that. And yeah, some people think I'm weird. But I can't help it. I see animals when I look at people. I can't help it. So anyway, I always say my husband looks like a giraffe, so that's just, I got a giraffe shirt. Okay, so anyway, on my bottoms, I just have pajama pants. It has the Wizard of Oz characters on it and stuff. And on my feet, I have these little house shoes that have the little monkey on it. I don't remember what his name is. And they're just comfortable when your feet are cold. So yeah. Question number 2. Ever been in love? Yes, I am currently in love with my husband. Yeah, he'll be happy to know that when he watches this video. Question number 3. Ever had a terrible breakup? Haven't we all? Question number 4. How tall are you? How tall am I? I am 5'9", 5'8.5", something like that. I am very tall. Generally, like if there are like a group of girls and I'm in that group, I'm usually the tallest one. I am half an inch taller than my husband, so I don't wear high heels very often because I look like a basketball player with a big bun on my head. So yeah, I'm tall. Question number 5. How much do you weigh? I weigh 142 pounds. Yeah. Question number 6. Any tattoos? No, I do not have any. No, I do not have any tattoos. I kind of want one, but I don't know. I can't really commit to going and getting one because I'm like, do I really want this on my body forever? And then I kind of want to be able to hide it if it needs to be hidden or something. And I also want it somewhere where I can see it. So there's just like a lot of things, you know, that's like in my head that keep me from getting one. So no, I don't have one. Question number 7. Any piercings? I have 9 piercings. I have 7 in my ears, 2 on each lobe, 1 up here in like the cartilage area, and 2 up here in this one. And I have my nose pierced, and I have my belly button pierced. So 9 piercings in total. Question number 8. One true pairing. I'm pretty sure is what OTP means. At least that's what some of the girls on the other videos like this have been saying that it means. I've gave this question some thought and I could not come up with just one, so I came up with 3. One of them is a Disney princess cartoon couple, and that is Beauty and the Beast. And the reason that I just think that they are like the perfect pairing is because in most Disney cartoons like that, it's just like the whole love at first sight. The prince comes in, says 2 words to her, and then it's like they're married in the next scene. Or like, even though I love The Little Mermaid, we all know I love The Little Mermaid, like he was just going to marry anyone who had the voice, and it really didn't matter who she was. And so even though I love that movie, it's not really about the prince part. It's more about, you know, just her and her adventurous side, and just the fact that she's so passionate about what she wants and is going to do anything to get it. And yeah, I just like that movie for that reason. But with Beauty and the Beast, it's just, even though obviously it's not real, he's a beast, but it's like it's more real because he's like hateful and he's angry, and she's like emotional and angry with him for keeping her there. and then over time it's just like they learn to love each other. And even though he was not a beautiful person and the whole prince, you know, persona, like handsome and charming and all this stuff, and he can say one word and she wants to marry him, he was not like that, but she loved him anyway. So yeah, I really think that that is the best Disney pairing. The other two are actors that I just think belong together, maybe not in real life, but in movies they just need to be together, and that is Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. They are just like the perfect movie couple. They have You've Got Mail, which is one of my very, very favorite movies, Joe versus the Volcano, and Sleepless in Seattle. There may be another one, but I'm pretty sure it's just those three. And I just think that they are perfect together. Obviously, there's someone else that thought that too, because they have at least 3 movies together. And other movies like Castaway is an awesome movie, but I just feel like it should have been Meg Ryan that was in it, the girl that he goes back and is waiting for that whole time, even though they don't end up together. Still, I just feel like it should have been Meg Ryan. And the other actor couple people is Richard Gere and Julia Roberts. I feel like they are just perfect together in movies. They have Runaway Bride, which is another favorite of mine, and Pretty Woman, which I think I watched one time, and I don't really remember much about the movie, but they are just awesome together. And yeah, like other movies with Richard Gere, I'm just like, even though I may love the movie and even like the girl that's in it, I'm always just like, it should be Julia Roberts. So yeah, that's my true pairings. Sorry for babbling on that one. Question number 9, favorite shows. Favorite shows are Once Upon a Time is like a huge favorite of mine. I love the Batman animated series and Batman Brave and the Brave and the Bold, or something like that. Any Scooby-Doo series I love. I love cartoons. And Star Trek Next Generation is one that I'm like watching right now, me and my husband. Question number 10, favorite band. Rascal Flatts, are they considered a band? If they're considered a band, they're my favorite. 11, something you miss. I miss like how things seemed when I was younger. Like, I don't want to go back to being younger or like a little kid, but I just miss how everything seemed so big, and it just was like, it didn't matter what you had, it could be nothing and you could make something out of it. It's like your imagination was just so much more active as a child, and I feel like people, it's like something that's missing when you get older. It's like your imagination just kind of slips away and reality comes in. So I kind of just miss being able to take nothing and create something out of it in my mind. So I miss that. Question number 12, favorite song. I could not possibly just pick a favorite song. I am a music junkie. I love songs. I love gospel music, contemporary gospel. I mean, I can maybe pick a song that's my favorite song from like certain bands and groups, but there is no way on earth that I could ever say, yeah, this is my favorite song. There's just, no, too many. Like on my tablet, there are probably 400 plus songs on there, and I love all of them, and that's not even all the songs that I like. That's just some of my favorites. So yeah, I couldn't pick just one. Question 13, how old am I? I am 22. Question 14, what is my zodiac sign? I am a Cancer, I believe. I don't believe in the whole zodiac thing and horoscopes and all that. I don't put any kind of like faith or belief into that. I just honestly think it's nonsense. I'm sorry if you're into it and that's your thing, but it's not my thing. But I do know that I'm a Cancer. Question 15, quality you look for in a partner. Someone who shares the same beliefs as me, someone who is a Christian, someone who loves Jesus, someone who believes in going to church and living the life that I believe God wants us to live. That is definitely the number one thing on my list whenever I was searching for a husband, and I am so blessed to have someone that does believe the way I do and supports me when I do things in church, and he's always there, and it's just, definitely having someone who also puts God first in their life is number one. Question 16. Favorite quote? I love quotes. I can get online and read quotes for hours upon hours. I just love them. Funny ones, inspirational ones, even sad ones sometimes if I'm in the right mood. I just love quotes. I don't know. I don't know if I could really pick a favorite, but one that always comes to mind when I'm asked this question is, do what you want and be who you are, because those who mind don't really matter, and those who matter won't mind. And of course, I mean, that doesn't mean go out and drink and party and do anything that you want and the people that love you won't mind for you to do it. But it just means to be who you are. Like, I'm quirky, I'm nerdy, I'm clumsy, and sometimes I'm forgetful, and you know what, it's okay. It's okay to be that way, because the people that really matter in my life, they love me even though I'm that way. And yeah, so that's kind of why I like that. And so yeah. Question 17, favorite actor. Favorite female actor, hands down, is Keira Knightley. I love her in anything I've ever watched her in. Pride and Prejudice is one of my favorite movies. And male actors, Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp can take anything and make it hilarious. Him as Captain Jack Sparrow is just like perfect. I love it. And also Robert Downey Jr. Yeah. Him and Jack Sparrow just need to make a movie. Not Jack Sparrow, but him and Johnny Depp need to make a movie together. And I just feel like it'd be like a constant competition on who is the most awesome. 18, favorite color. I don't know. I love blues. Black is one of my favorite colors. I know people say that's not a color, but to me it's a color, and I love it. Dark purple and like greens. I love all those. Question 19, loud music or soft? Definitely loud music, and when I say that, I don't mean like hard rock, metal, screamo bands. I don't like that kind of music, but even if I'm listening to like a soft love song in the car, I want it like cranked up loud. So even though I may like softer music, I like it to be played loudly, so if that makes sense. Question 20, where do you go when you're sad? When I'm sad, I generally just want to be by myself for a few minutes so that I can cry or whatever it is I need to do and to get it out of my system. So a lot of times I'll go to my bathroom because it does have a lock on the door. So I'll go in there and I'll have a good cry in front of the mirror, and then I'm good. Question 21. How long does it take you to shower? And if I'm not in a hurry and I can take my time to shower, then I'm going to be in there until the water turns cold. So yeah, as long as my water heater will hold up, I'm probably in the shower. Question 22. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? It depends on what I'm doing. If I'm going to shower and I'm going to wear my hair down and curled, then it could take me an hour and a half to 2 hours. But if I'm just getting up, putting my hair in a bun, putting on some makeup, and whatever outfit I'm wearing that day, I can be ready in 15 minutes. Okay, question number 23. Have I ever been in a physical fight? And I've kind of fought around with like my brother when we were younger. We'd wrestle around and stuff, but I've never like been in a punching, bloody nose, black eye fight with anybody, no. Question number 24 is, what is a turn on? Like something about a man that's like attractive is one that can make you laugh, and one that can just be funny and silly in public without being embarrassed, and like, you know, someone that's just not afraid to be their self, but definitely someone that can make you laugh is definitely a thumbs up. 25, turn off the body odor. No, I cannot stand someone that like smells bad. I mean, I'm sorry for the people out there that have like issues with body odor or bad breath or whatever, but it's just like something that, yeah, I just like can't handle it. No. Okay, 26. The reason I joined YouTube, I don't know. I guess I've kind of always spent my life in front of a camera, whether it was taking pictures and editing them and putting them on MySpace or Facebook or whatever. And when I was younger, my mom went around with a video camera and pretty much videotaped everything we ever done. Me and my sister would videotape and make silly videos way before there was ever a YouTube. And it's just kind of something I've always done. And yeah, I may not be like the best at putting on makeup and fixing hair, and I may not do it right all the time, but it's the way I do it. And I don't know, I just like to talk and make friends and just be able to be myself. And yeah, I just feel like it's something that is a good way to let out my creativity and just be able to talk and be myself. And if people don't like me, that's fine, but you know what, some people may like me, and if they do, that's great. So yeah. 27, what are my fears? Well, I am a chicken. I have several fears. I'm the girl that cannot watch a horror movie because I will have nightmares for 2 years. I've never actually seen a horror movie, nor do I think I ever will. I don't think that you could pay me enough money to watch one. If I was forced to go into a theater with a horror movie, I would sit there with my eyes closed the whole time and my fingers in my ears, no doubt. I'm not even joking. Okay, so like phobias. Like, I have a fear of heights to a certain point. Like, if I'm on a ladder or something, I get dizzy, but I still get on a ladder and get in the attic if I have to. If I stand on a balcony, that's on the 3rd story. Like, even though that's not very high, I'm dizzy. But yet, I am a roller coaster junkie. I love roller coasters. I want to be in the front seat. I want my arms in the air and my eyes are open and I'm screaming at the top of my lungs, loving every second of it. They cannot build a roller coaster too big for me, and haven't yet. So, yeah, even though like I have a fear of heights, it doesn't like keep me from doing things that I want to do that include heights. Like, I want to bungee jump and I want to skydive and rock climb and all these things I believe I could really honestly do. Even though I have a fear of heights, I think that the thrill of doing it would be enough for me to just overcome it. I have a fear of spiders. They creep me out. I hate them. If I see one and it like surprises me, I'm gonna scream. But if I have to kill it, then I just have to kill it. I mean, if someone else is there, I'm gonna make them do it, but I can do it if I have to. I'm afraid of water. Like, I don't like to swim by myself. I won't like get in like a lake and like feel comfortable in there by myself. I want someone with me. I'm afraid of the ocean because I'm just afraid of sea life in general. I'm afraid of fish. I do get in the ocean, but I don't get out very deep, like, because I'm just constantly thinking that I'm going to get sucked under by some sea monster. Yeah, that's me. I'm afraid of like big clusters of fish. I go fishing. I love to go fishing. I catch fish. I can handle fish. I've had pet fish, but like large fish and big clusters of fish creep me out. It just makes me like, don't want to deal with that. I am afraid of sharks. Sharks are my biggest fear ever. You could not pay me enough money. You could give me everything in the world and I would not get in one of those little cages and be put down into a shark tank. No way. I don't care. You could say you'd give me $2 billion and I would not even think about it. No. No, 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 no. I have been to an aquarium twice. Both times I was over the age of 18 and I cried both times. They had to walk me out because I'm like in tears, like rolling down my face, like breathing heavily, like my head down because there's like sharks on both sides of me, and I was petrified both times. I have a fear of blood and needles. The blood, like if I have like a little scab or something and like it bleeds, like that doesn't bother me. Seeing blood doesn't bother me, but like having my blood taken or talking about blood like in a medical like form, like basically just taking your blood, my toes go numb, my fingers go numb, I start like wiggling like I am now. Yeah, I've had my blood taken once and it was not a pleasant experience. I had to close my eyes and grit my teeth and I had to do it, but I did not enjoy it, and hopefully I won't have to do it very much in the future, which is, you know, unlikely. People have to have their blood taken, but it's just something that I choose not to think about. Also slightly claustrophobic. I can get in elevators and like small rooms with people and things like that doesn't bother me, but the thought of being trapped in a small enclosed space scares me. Like the thought of being buried alive is the most horrifying thought to me. Yeah. So as far as my fears, most of them are pretty common. Like claustrophobia is a common thing, but I don't really have it very severely. The fear of heights is very common. Spiders, sharks, all those are things that people are generally usually not too comfortable with. And yeah, I've been around all of them. I have been around sharks and didn't like it. I've been around many spiders. I've been swimming 1,000 times. I enjoy it. I've been in high places and I handle it. I've been in closed-in areas and I handle it. I have one very irrational fear that does make no sense whatsoever, and there's no way of justifying it. At least my other fears can be somewhat justified and I can handle them. I have one irrational fear, and that is trypophobia. Me and my sister was talking about this the other day, and that is the fear of clusters and holes. Now, like patterns, like with clusters and stuff, don't really bother me. Little holes don't generally bother me, but holes, clusters of holes with things in them, freaks me out. Like beehives and the lotus pods. Look that up. Yeah, seriously, I'm getting like chills and itches on me now, just the thought of it. But it's called trypophobia, and I definitely have issues with it. I mean, I can handle it, and I can be around beehives and stuff without like panicking and freaking out, but I would rather not be around it, and it makes me itch, and it makes me like my skin crawl, and yeah, I just get a little bit freaked out. Anyway, moving on now that you think I'm a total weirdo. Number 28, last thing that made you cry. This was the night before last. I was like super tired, like sleepy. I just wanted to go to bed and my stomach was hurting so bad. Like I just had to lay down and like with a heating pad and all that good stuff. And I could not sleep even though I was so sleepy because I was just in pain. And so I cried because I was just getting emotional. So yeah, I'm a wimp. 29, last time you said you love someone, that was about 5 seconds ago when my husband called. 30, what's the meaning behind my YouTube name? My name's Hope. I've been Hopie my whole life. My middle name's Danielle, and I never really used Danielle. I always just cut it down to D. So Hopie Dee is just something that I went by for a long time, and then I just added beauty to the end because it is kind of a beauty related channel. So Hopie Dee Beauty. 31, what was the last book that I read? And that was an Elvis Presley book on his life story. I read that several months ago. I do love to read, but usually there's like big gaps between like the books that I read. I don't just constantly have a book in my hand, but I do love to read. The book I'm currently reading is a Nancy Drew book. It's called The Secret of the Wooden Lady. I may have it sitting here. I do. The Secret of the Wooden Lady, and it is volume 27, and I have from 1 to 27. This is a series I have been reading for years, and it's probably been 1.5 to 2 years since I've bought one. So the other day I was just like, I needed a Nancy Drew book, so I went and bought one. 33, the last show that I watched was Star Trek Next Generation. I watched that last night as I was going to sleep. The last person I talked to was my husband on the phone. 35, the relationship between me and the last person that I texted, I'm not sure because I haven't texted in a long time. I usually don't even keep a cell phone on me. It was either my mom, my husband, or my friend Sue Ellen. Those are really the only 3 people that I text. 36, my favorite food is pasta. I mean, if I had to just like pick like a favorite food, it would just have to be pasta, some noodles, and some cheese, and I'm happy. 37, the last place that I was, I've been home for the past 2 days because I haven't really felt good, but not yesterday, but the day before yesterday. My sister had a Christmas party at her store, and we went and we had food and exchanged gifts, so yeah, that's where I was. A place that I want to visit is either Italy or Ireland, but Italy is probably on the top of the list. Do I have a crush? Yeah. I've been crushing on my hubby, so sure. 40. Last time I kissed someone, that was this morning before Rich went to work. 41. The last time that I was insulted. I don't know. 42. Favorite flavor of sweets. Chocolate, I guess. It's kind of a weird, it don't really say what kind of sweets, like fruity sweets or ice cream flavors, but I'm just gonna go with chocolate because chocolate's like my favorite thing. 43, what instrument do I play? I do play the guitar. I'm not the best in the world, nowhere near, but I do play. 44, my favorite piece of jewelry is definitely my wedding ring. Never, like, I never go anywhere without it, obviously, so if I had to say what is the one piece of jewelry that is my favorite, and I always have, it's this one. 45, the last sport that I played, it was either baseball or basketball. I'm not really sure. I think it was baseball. The last song that I sing all the time. I think it was an Elvis song, but I'm not really sure which one. 47, favorite chat up line. How much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice. Yeah. Have you ever used it? No, I've never used a pickup line, nor has one ever been used on me. Last time you hung out with anyone, that was, like, really hung out. It's been 2 days ago. I hung out with my sister. And 50, who should answer these questions next? Anyone that wants to. If you're watching this and you feel like just answering 50 questions with a camera in front of your face, then you do it. Yeah, I tag you. So, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope I didn't ramble too much, and I will see you next time.